few announcements here. Please come on time. We are not even into YTT, but even bigger than YTT. That even for YTT students, we tell them on the first day that you are now not a yoga student alone, like not yoga class student, but yoga teacher. You are going to be a yoga teacher, so come on time. Now for you, you have been a yoga teacher, so please come on time. And yeah, I should say that only if I am coming on time also. But I want to tell you that if it is not my session, I try to take it easy because I have 1,000 other things. Morning I was dealing with some Yasvasa Bangalore thing. So please don't compare with me. I have to say that I still have to follow as much as I want to, but I cannot. And I'm also justified in that because I'm not a student, as much of a student as you are. I should say that. It's not like I'm not a student, I'm also a student. But I would like to really insist that please be on time, and we will start marking tardy. And tardy actually means you have to repeat that session. It's almost like redoing that session and reporting that you have done and writing a report on that. And I'm marking the attendance as of now. So please keep that in mind. Okay? I know there are reasons and things like that, but such is life. Okay, now coming to what are the sessions we'll be doing. One is I wanted the project. Did you find Bhagavad Gita?
I didn't find it yet, but if you can email
In
the
that
link to me.
the student audio folder. Did you find? Sorry, not audio. The manuals, student drive.
Can you send me the link? I can open it here.
Yeah, I'll probably have to do that. Before, this will get charged, so I'm not too worried about it. It will charge, but can you, the thought was to also chant, so here is the agenda. You will be doing the last part, right? The yoga part, but meanwhile, we'll be working on Bhagavad Gita, introduction to Bhagavad Gita, and I'll be sharing a document. That is the document which becomes curriculum for you, by the way. Like we have Patanjali Yoga Sutra curriculum and Bhagavad Gita curriculum. You can take up the entire Patanjali Yoga Sutra and study. We are not saying you should not do that. But if you want to do some basic and you want to start with that, that is the curriculum we have, which is just enough to get you the knowledge of Patanjali Yoga Sutra overall, slicing and dicing from various views, and at the same, without overwhelming you, without making you feel, oh my God, this is so much, how do I study? So that is a starting point. It's a great starting point, and a lot of iterations have gone in before it is where it is, from SVASA and from, as starting as a table of content, which they are very good at because they are university and they know how to disseminate the information in such a way that it doesn't become too overwhelming. So start with that. And same thing with Bhagavad Gita also. We have a document there, and I have again used SVASA's framework. At the same time, we have also added Swami Bodhananda's some of the thoughts, Raghuramji's thoughts into it, and we have taken selected sutras, not too many. Of course, if you want to study the entire Bhagavad Gita, you are welcome to, but you know that it's going to be overwhelming. This set is good enough for you to apply it in your day-to-day life, as well as to be able to use it for therapy. Is it the list and master everything? It's not like the only source of truth. We are not trying to claim that way. And also, when we select a bunch of sutras, or shlokas, it's sort of, how do I say this? Are we saying that this is the only important sutra and or shloka and not others? That's also not what we are saying. So please understand, it's not any such disrespect to other shlokas, because people always question these things. When a compilation is done, they say, okay, you are smarter than Lord Sri Krishna, who has taught us in this order. Now you are breaking that. No, that's not the point. Okay, you are welcome to follow the order and learn chapter by chapter, we are totally fine with that. But this is something that is required for this curriculum. That's how I should say. Okay, so now coming to this, that is just dead. Why is it so long? Okay, meanwhile, so we'll be chanting Patanjali Yoga Sutras as the starting point for everybody to start chanting. If you can project the Patanjali Yoga Sutra PDF and do the chanting, that will help. That becomes a starting point. I wanted to do that at the end, but since this is okay, it's already there, so let's do
Are we
this.
chanting now?
We can do later then, because I was thinking this is not booting, so we'll do that as the last part of the exercise. So we'll be doing Bhagavad Gita introduction, and then Om meditation. We have been into meditation techniques, right? So today's meditation technique that we'll be talking about and maybe slightly practicing is Om meditation, and then Patanjali Yoga Sutra chanting, followed by the anatomy. Okay, right? So